अस्सलाम वालेकुम वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल बायोलॉजी विद इजाज़ खान नन पदी वीडियो के मुंगा सीटी फुल सॉल्व पेपर कम करेक्टेड वर्जन दे अगबा मुंग पदी वीडियो के डिस्कस को द मलखंड डिवीजन पेज 2 कम चिप 0609 द्वार 25 बांदे पेपर शेवे दे MCQs number 1 दे which of the following sentence is in the present continuous tense यानी دا سونه پیپر چره د کې موږ ټول کریکټ انسر چره هغه تاسو سره ډیسکس کوو دی پسې به ان شاء الله ډیر زر مونږه بل په دغه پیپر باندې یو دوباره ویډیو اپلوډ کوو پای کې فل ډیټیل سره فل ایکسپلینیشن سره چره هر ام سی کیوز ان شاء الله تاسو سره ډیسکس کوو ام سی کیوز نمبر 1 دی which of the following sentence is in the present continuous tense option موږ راکړلی شي sings beautifully they were playing football he is reading a book نو پدې کې option C چې کریکټ انسر دی he is reading a book دا present continuous tense کې راځي MCQs number 2. You needn't take your umbrella. It isn't raining. Choose the correct function of modal verb. No pati ki musara the modal verb chire sahi function chire musara aga sadi. No di ki musara C number option tick the expressing the lack of necessity. MCQs number 3. Find the correct spell word. सही spell वाला word चले आगा से क्या मालूम काय नो मुंगले राकेट ली पति कि carrot चले दा सही option दे option C is the correct answer. MCQs number 4. Sometime I get really dash when I cannot express myself well in English. Choose the correct form of the word. The word सही form चले पति कि चले coolly नो दे कि मुंग सरा सही form चकम दे आगा दे C number frustrated. No correct option C number दे. MCQs number 5. I have you dash the meaning of Olympic flag. Choose the correct form of a words. सही form the words चले पति कि choose कवल्ली option मुंगला राकेट ली read read हो देखिए B वाला option चले टिक दे option B is the correct answer. MCQs number 6. So not had left I when I arrived he dash rearrange the word to make a complete sentence. So with that लफ्ज़ों ने चले रायों देखा तरतीब दे जोड़ का दिन मुकम्मल जुमला जोड़ा का नोटल देखिए मुझे सारा option A correct answer दे he had not left when I arrived. MCQs number 7. Which of the following adjective has incorrect degree forms? पता कि कम adjective चले सही form पकी निश्चय यानी incorrect degree forms दी पकी कम degree form चले सही तरीके से इस्तेमाल नहीं रहे यानी option A दे good gooder goodest option A is the correct answer. MCQs number 8. Which of the following is the correct contraction of it has? पता कि सही contraction इस्तेमाल चले अगर कम योग की शेवे दे वहाँ B number दे 8. So option B is the correct answer. MCQs number 9. He is in honest child name the underlined adjective पदे की दा honest child चले दे कि मुसरा कम यो adjective की दा राजी नो दल के option नाकल size shape quality नो दा adjective of quality की राजी option C is the correct answer. honest चले दा quality की राजी. MCQs number 10. The cat sat dash the table. Choose the appropriate preposition पदे की सही preposition चले आगा से कवल्ली नो दे की सही preposition चले आगा under the option D is the correct answer. MCQs number 11. I had a conversation with Zara on Monday. She seemed very cheerful. Identify the anapodic reference. पता कि anapodic reference चले आगा select कवल्ली no option A is the correct answer. She. MCQs number 12. This is a detective novel you might like. Choose the correct relative pronoun. No पता कि relative pronoun चले कम यो के she which. सही ना? This is a detective novel which you might like. Option B is the correct answer. MCQs number 13. The synonym of vase is dash. The vase synonym sale. Synonym मतलब same meaning वाला word. ठीक शो आगा immense दा. Option D is the correct answer. MCQs number 14. Who had tried to hurt me with their arrows? Identify the underlined pronoun. पता है कि सही pronoun चले मुझे आगे कम ही होते. Option D is the correct answer. Interrogative pronoun. MCQs number 15. What do we call the character who opposes the main characters? Antagonist. Option A is the correct answer. MCQs number 16. He plays football on Sunday. Find the word with inflectional ending. Inflectional ending मुझे कि कम होते plays. Option A is the correct answer. MCQs number 17. A dash is a problem that makes a character work and resolve it. Choose the correct answer. सही आंसर पता कि कम होते मुझे conflict. Option B is the correct answer. MCQs number 18. I prepare lunch dash. Find the appropriate reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun देखिए सरा जी myself. I prepare lunch myself. Option A is the correct answer. MCQs number 19. A thief dived dash the river. Choose the appropriate preposition. A thief dived into the river. Option A is the correct answer. Into. MCQs number 20. My brother is a liar and he has eyes like a hawk. No pati ke musara underline the figure of speech. Pati ke figure of speech kami hote musara similes. Take so option D is the correct answer. MCQs number 21. What is a fall tale? Fall tale chile da sisi zero. Option nakadi di Option C is the correct answer. A story that get passed on from generation to generation. Folk tale haga kisi to which agda yona sal nabalta paski gra paski. MCQs number 22. Which of the following word include a suffix? Pati ki kam yo word de chaga suffix pakita ashta. No de ki mung sara slowly. Option A is the correct answer. Slowly. Yo prefix we or suffix we. Prefix the word na makki chikam sis lage dale or the word na russe chela mung sara suffix. ठीक शो MCQs number 23. Who is the poet of the Laughing Sun? Laughing Sun शायर चले आगा सोको नो आगा मुसरा Grace Nichols. Option C is the correct answer. MCQs number 24. The synonym of what is dash? هذا the same meaning चले मुसरा आगा सरे injure. Option D is the correct answer. MCQs number 25. The antonym of hyper is dash. The hyper opposite meaning चले आगा से शिके देश calm. Calm. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 26. What action does a teacher take if the initial chosen text does not achieve the intended purposes? Option C is the correct answer. Modify or discontinue the text and start a new one. MCQ number 27. Who is credited with the categorizing intellectual developing and to testing stages? Option B is the correct answer. Jean Piaget. MCQ number 28. Which of the following was carried out by a Far West laboratory for educational research and development in the 1970 century, which showed a new path in research on teacher behaviors and pupils' achievement in elementary secondary classrooms? Option A is the correct answer. Development of many courses for teacher trainings. MCQ number 29. Which educationist described teaching as a cyclical process, involve phases such as diagnosis, preparation, guidings, teachings, and evaluations? Laurie Scott. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 30. According to Gorski theory, what identifies the developmental level of dash ability? Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 31. Which of the following can be made more effective in achieving instructional goals? Option A is the correct answer. Lecture-based instruction. MCQ number 32. Which teaching method involve presenting facts relevant to those facing a problems alongside description of the perception and attitude of those confronting the issues? Case study method. Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 33. Which educational philosophy criticized the absolutist belief in the efficacy of the dialectic method for establishing knowledge and truth? Pragmatism. Option B is the correct answer. MCQs number 34. Which type of development involve change in how an individual interact with others? Social development. Option C is the correct answer. MCQs number 35. Which children are identified by professionally qualified person as capable of high performance due to their outstanding ability? Padi ke sarakam option de. Option D is the correct answer. Gifted children's. MCQ number 36. Which one of the following is the purposes of an outlet socket in an electrical circuit? Option C is the correct answer. To connect appliance to an electric supply. MCQ number 37. Different color and shape are employed in the process of dyeing fabrics to dash. Option B is the correct answer. A chemical bond between the dye and fabrics. MCQ number 38. Which one of the following psychological condition is likely to cause sickle cell anemia? Hakam psychological condition there che aga mutasaki aga sickle cell anemia chire aga cause ki no low oxygen content in the blood. Kala chi pavina ki the oxygen miqdar se aga kam hui. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 39. What is the process by which water enter the small pore spaces between the particle and soil or rock? So we have a process as we kala ubachele wadu suru pazaria pa د خاورې په وړو وړو پارټیکل کې یا راس کې دنده واړه واړه سوري وي یا د خاورې پارټیکل کې دنده واړه واړه سوري وي په هغې باندې دا اوبه دنده ځي دې پروسس ته څه ویل کېږي انفلټریشن. Option A is the correct answer. MCQs number 40. A medical test involving the removal of tissue for examination is called dash. هغه میډیکل ټیسټ چې پای کې مونږه د جسم یو حصې نه ټیشو اخلو د معاینې دپاره چې په دې ټیشو کې یا په جسم په دغه حصه کې څه مسله ده یا څه مرض دی ټیک شو د هغې معلومولو دپاره مونږ څه کوو دې ته څه ویل کېږي بایوپسي. Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 41. Copper can be ruled into sheets as thin as dash. 1 divided by 1000 of an inch. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 42. Whooping cough is an infection of respiratory system caused by which one of the following bacteria? Whooping cough. دا ټوخی چې کوم دی مونږ سره یا داسې یو ټوخی چې پکې دنده اوازونه وغیره وي او ورسره بلغم وغیره شی نه وي ټیک شو نو دا مونږ سره د څه په وجه کوم بکټیریا په تر باندې دا لګي د وی بورټیلا پرټروسس. Option B is the correct answer. MCQs number 43. combustion reaction is an example of dash combustion reaction چې دا د مثال له thermal process مثال له electrical له د agriculture د mechanical له دا د thermal له ټیک شو option A is the correct answer MCQs number 44 what would likely to be happen if the cuticle layer of the leaf were removed سبکی کومګه د پاڼې چې کوم cuticle layer دا غلې ریکو ټیک شو water loss through epidermis would increase نو بیا به epidermis په ځای او بچی ډیر په تیزی سره بهر ته وځي ټیک شو دا به سی واقعي option D is the correct answer MCQ number 45 the pale yellow color liquid that makes more than half of the volume of the blood is known as dash وای یو ځړبخنه ونی کلر د اوبو چې هغه څه کوي that make more than half of the volume of the blood چې هغه تقریبا د وینې چې کوم نیم والیم دی هغه نسلې دی نو هغه ته څه ویل کېږي پلازما option A is the correct answer MCQs number 46 immune system fight against disease immune system څه کوي هغه د بیماریانو خلاف جنگيږي the immune response is faster during a second exposure to the same pathogen because of dash we immune response به ال ډیر په تیزی سره کیږي یعنی immune به ډیر fast response ورکړي ډیر په تیزی سره جواب ورکړي کله چې زموږ immune system چې هغه دوباره same pathogen ته مخامخ شي یعنی چې هغه ال ځان سره نوٹ کړي چې دا pathogen د دهشتګرد یو ځل موږ ته انټر شوی دی او د بیا راغی نو د ډیر زر پیژني نو memory cell respond quickly نو هغه کوم سیل چې هغه ډیر quick response ورکړي هغه memory cell دی option C is the correct answer MCQs number 39 the 99% body of human is made up of 6 element namely hydrogen वगैरह वगैरह 99% زموږ چې کوم جسم دی هغه 6 element نه جوړ دی هغه نمونه کې موږ سره کم دي موږ سره among these element which one of the following makes 65% of human body دغه چې کوم موږ سره 6 element دی په دې 6 element کې بیا کم element دی چې هغه تقریبا 65% زموږ باډي جوړ کړی دا کاربن اکسیجن نایتروجن هایدروجن option B is the correct answer oxygen MCQs number 48 a method used to separate chaff from grains that involve throwing the mixture into the ears is called dash the method څه ویل کیږي winnowing option A is the correct answer MCQs number 49 non-renewable resources are natural resources that are finite and cannot be replenished or restored in a short period which one of the following is not a non-renewable resources ټیک we now non-renewable resources موږ سره هغه قدرتي resources دي چې هغه لیمټ کې وي او خاص مقدار کې وي او هغه دوباره نه پیدا کیږي یا دوباره چې خپل حالت ته واپس نه راځي په ډېر کم ټایم کې ان ته دوباره غني شي پیدا کړو یو ځل ته هغه استعمال کړ بس هغه لاړ اوس وځي ختم شو which one of the following is not a non renewable resource نو دې کې کوم یو چې هغه non renewable resource دی هایډرو پاور ځکه هایډرو پاور کې بار بار ګسې کیږي او بچي هغه یوز کیږي option C is the correct answer دا موږ سره non renewable resources نه لري renewable دې کې بار بار وې استعمالي او هایډرو پاور موږ سره هغه خپل دغه چې پیداوار کوي MCQs number 50 the SI unit of pressure is dash the pressure SI unit چې دی هغه کوم یو دی امپیر دی جول له پاسکل دی نو هغه سره پاسکل option C is the correct answer MCQs number 51 a solution is strongly alkaline basic when its pH is dash دا سي solution چې هغه strongly alkaline وي یعنی basic وي چې کله دغه pH سو وي دغه pH موږ سره سوي 14 وي strongly alkaline یا strongly basic به الوي چې کله دغه pH موږ سره سوي 14 وي option D is the correct answer MCQs number 52 when sunlight fall on a triangular glass prisms the band of color is called spectrum is obtained as term as dispersion we کله چې نور رڼا چې په یو triangular prism باندې راغړي نو دا په دې کې یو band of color چې دغه band of color ته څه ویل کېږي spectrum ویل کېږي ټیک شو او د افیکټ څه ویل کېږي dispersion ویل کېږي نو د color that bend least during dispersion of light هغه color چې هغه ډېر کم bend کېږي ټیک شو په دې dispersion په دوران کې هغه کم color دی هغه red color دی option B is the correct answer MCQs number 53 the light from the sun reaches on the earth in 8.3 minutes where the light reflect from the moon reaches earth is dash وای نور رڼا چې هغه د نور نه کته ځمکې ته په 8.3 منټ کې راځي یعنی 8 منټ او 3 سکند وغیرہ ټیک شو نو بیا وای دغه لایټ چې کله سپوږمۍ ته لاړ شي د هغه ځای نه ریفلیکټ کیږي او ځمکې ته راځي نو دا به څونه ټایم اخلي دا به 1.5 سکند اخلي سو واری 1.5 سکند کې به دا کته راځي option B is the correct answer MCQs number 54 which one of the following disease is caused due to air pollution کومه بیماری دا چې هغه د هوا د ګندګۍ نه مونږ ته لګي هغه ټایفاید دی نه کالرا ده نه ډاریا ده نه option C is the correct answer lung cancer lung cancer چې په هوا کې کوم کیمیکلز وي ګندګي وغیرہ دا غي نه لګي ټیک شو سموک وغیرہ نه لګي MCQ number 55 metal occur in various color the color of chromium zinc and aluminum is dash و metal چې په مختلف کلر کې وي خو د chromium zinc aluminum چې کوم کلر دی نو هغه سره شری هغه موږ سره دی gray color option D is the correct answer MCQ number 56 which X was turning point in the history of education in the subcontinent د برصغیر په تاریخ کې او د برصغیر چې کوم ایجوکیشن دغه په تاریخ کې ټرنینګ پوینټ چې راغسو هغه د میکالې ریفارمز ایکټ option B is the correct answer MCQs number 57. Approximately how many people were wounded in the uh, Laiwala Bagh, Janwala Bagh massacre? More than 1000. Masood 1000 Naziyat option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 58. On which date did Lord Wavell announce the holding of election to Central and Provincial Assembly? Bakam tarikh mani Lord Wavell chire aga announcement kadao che election chire aga bapa Central Provincial Assembly ki da aga elan kadao tek shunu aga musar kam yode 21 August 1945 option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 59. During the Kargil conflict how many military posts did Colonel Sher Khan defend? 5. MCQ option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 60. Who is considered the founder of Persian Empire according to historians? Ha, the Persian Empire bani chile aga soko. Section aga Cyrus the Great. Persian Empire, founder of Persian Empire, Cyrus the Great. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 61. In which year did Alexander III of Macedon's ascend the throne to the throne? 336 BC. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 62. Which Mughal emperor was the son of Maryam Zamani? Maryam Zamani. تک شو حکم مغل بادشاہ او چاغه مریم الزمانی زویو آی کې جهانگیر. Option C is the correct answer. Jahangir. MCQ number 63. When was FATA merged into Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? تک شو پدې 2018 کې. Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 64. In which year and session was the Lahore resolution passed? پکم کال کې او پکم سیشن کې لاهور resolution چې پاس کړی شو 1940 جنرال سیشن کې. کوم سیشن سو جنرال سیشن و په 1940 کال سو 1940 لاهور resolution چې هغه پاس شو. MCQ number 65. Which award did the government of Pakistan give to Tahira Qazi for her bravery? Tahira Qazi ته په بهادرۍ باندې کوم award ورکړی شو؟ ستاره شجاعت. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 66. Integer are categorized into dash major types. Integer چې د دې category چې جوړه شوې د څو قسمه څو غټو قسمونو ته B number. Option B. Option C is the correct answer. 4. Integer چې د major چې کوم categories جوړ کړی شوی دي نو څو دي هغه 4 دي. MCQ number 67. The area of the square shaped garden 961 meter square. په دې کې correct answer چې هغه 6820 دي. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 68. If U is the and T is the find TC. No, A B C D E. D number option सही है. Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 69. The algebraic expression for the statement 123 added to the number is 75. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 70. A ladder touched the top of the wall whose height is 12 meter. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 71. What is the solution to the simultaneous equation? Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 72. Find the x-intercept of the graph of y is equal to x minus 4. Option C is the correct answer. 4. What is the cube root of 5.832? 5.832 چې کوم cube root 10 واغه شي 1.8. Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 74. F z1 is 5 minus 31 and دا وغیرہ په دې کې option B is the correct answer. 22 minus 2 26 I. MCQ number 75. Find a remainder when dash. Option D is the correct answer. 28. MCQ number 76. Age of the father is 13 times the age of his son. With the plar چې کوم عمر دی نو هغه 13 time دی د زوی په نسبت زیات دی. It will be only 5 time after 4 years. What is the percentage age of the father? نو پلار چې کوم percent age وي هغه څه شي مو سره نو option C is the correct answer. 25 year. MCQ number 77. A segment has 1 in 0.8 15 22 and the option C is the correct answer. -5 and 14. MCQ number 78. C cos secant and SCC and the tangent theta plus or cos theta. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 79. If A is equal to B the and C the correct answer is D. A one function from A to B. A one-to-one function from A to B. Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 80. The mean proportional between two numbers is 6 and their sum is 13. Find the number 4 and 9. Option A is the correct answer. MCQ number 81. Option C is the correct answer. -1. MCQ number 82. The LCM of two numbers is 456 and HCF is 6. Option D is the correct answer. 114. MCQ number 83. The difference of two integers is +14. If minus is -13, find us dash. MCQ number okay, the correct option is -16. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 84. Junaid monthly income is 35,300. If he spent 2 divided by 10 of his income on house rent. Option B is the correct answer. 3545 3545. MCQs number 85. Find the LCM of 16, 30 and 64. 960. Option C is the correct answer. MCQs number 86. 28% of amount is 560 rupees. Find 72% of the amount. Option C is the correct answer. 1440. MCQ number 87. The mass of the human heart is 230 grams. What will be the mass of the heart in milligrams? 23,000 milligram. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 88. What is the number of factor of 36? 36 factor 8. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 89. Place value of 2 in 2750 is dash. 2000. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 90. What is the equivalent fraction of 3 divided by 4? Equivalent fraction of 3 divided by 4 is 12 divided by 16. Option D is the correct answer. MCQ number 91. How many letters were exchanged in the Gandhi Jinnah talk? Gandhi Jinnah talk is so many letters exchange you. 21. Option D is the correct answer. How many Muslims countries participated in conference that led to the creation of OICC? Sona Muslim countries چې په دې کې حصہ اخیستی وه د OIC په جوړېدو کې 54 countries 54 Muslim countries. Option B is the correct answer. MCQ number 93. Where did and when was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan born? Sir Syed Ahmad Khan کوم ځای کې او په کوم تاریخ کې پیدا شوی و؟ Option B is the correct answer. دلی 1817. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan چې په 1817 کې دلی کې پیدا شو. په دلی کې 1817 کې پیدا شو. سر سید احمد خان په دلی کې په 1817 کې پیدا شو. MCQ number 94. Where was the Allama All Indian Muslim Legislator Convention held in April 1946? Option D is the correct answer. Aligarh. MCQ number 95. The Pakistani Prime Minister who agreed to sign the Geneva Accord in 1988 was the Shah Pakistani وزیر اعظم چې هغه اګری شوی او راضي و د جنیوا اکارډ په 1988 کې چې کوم اساین او ټیک پای باندې راضي و محمد خان جینوچو. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 96. Option B is the correct answer. Muslim. MCQ number 97. Khata Borani. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 98. कौन वज़ीर आला दूसरे के साथ सूबे में था? आदि की जकम उर्दू वर्ड या गलत बने आखुदी खुशी दी लगवने तरतीब चिरा गड़बड़ शवेरे बते के मुसर सोक दे खान अब्दुल क़य्यूम खान. Option C is the correct answer. MCQ number 99. मर्दान. हाँ बते के मुसर कम दे. Option C is the correct answer. मर्दान.